Hi. Hey, guys. I'm so happy to be here today. We're going to start the morning with some song. And I know that we all come in with things on our shoulders, challenges we're facing, and we're heavy, but let's release it. Let's let it go and open our hearts and our minds to the message. So you can sing with me and stand. Ooh, some of you are standing. Or you can sit and listen, whatever feels good for you today, okay? All right, here we go. I release.
Thank you, Lauren Sheely. Isn't it wonderful to have her back with us here at Mile High Church? You are such a gift to us. Thank you to our incredible Mile High band. Our founder, Ernest Holmes, said that we never have to surrender that which belongs to life, only that which is opposed to it. What a wonderful opportunity in the spirit of I release this morning, to let go of anything that is keeping us from our sense of freedom, our wholeness, our inner beauty, and our worth, realizing that by letting it go and embracing those virtues and values that are the truth of who we are, it's the very thing our problem needs to be taken care of. Hey, Lloyd Barrett is here today. Dr. Lloyd Barrett is here. Longtime beloved associate minister here at Mile High Church. Some of you don't know this, but when I was 16 years old in 1997, Lloyd was the senior minister of the church in Escondido, and I got a little call from him and gave my first ever talk, Sunday talk at 16 years old. So, Lloyd, you're kind of responsible for my career, so thank you so much. We're so glad you're here.
Magnificent.
If you are new to Mile High Church, we have a vision and mission we love to recite each week. It's coming up on the screens. If you want to say it along with me, it goes like this. Our vision, oneness revealed, a world of love, peace, and abundance for all. And our mission, to serve as a spiritual beacon for personal empowerment and global enlightenment. Greetings to everyone watching us online. We co-create this sanctuary together as we move into our shared spiritual practice of song, silence, and prayer. Before we move into that, I want to light our memorial candle in honor of Polly Vincent, a longtime Mile Higher who recently made her transition. Polly regularly served with my daughter and so many kids in the youth church. You know, as much as we're about the business in this Teal Sanctuary, just as important are the visions of those incredible volunteers who hold the truth of our children up and help them see who they are. I'm so grateful to Polly. I surround all of her loved ones who are grieving at this time with love, and may the best of the qualities of her being continue to bless all of those who love her.
can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place. Surely the presence of God is in this place. I can feel the mighty power and the grace. I can hear the brush of angel wings. I see glory on each face. Surely the presence of God is in this place.
In this moment, we take that deep breath of presence. We release, we let go, and we surrender into the very ground of being. For that ground of being we recognize is spirit, the highest God and the innermost God is one God. So we recognize that spirit is everywhere present. In the midst of the storm that comes and goes, in the midst of the conditions of our life, in the midst of dis-ease, in the midst of worry, fear, and anxiety, God is right there in the center. And so this morning, if there is a space of fear, if there's a place that is ready to be released, we unburden into the fountain of the One, knowing that it is a fountain of infinite love, infinite abundance, joy. And in the recognition, in the realization, in our awareness, we realize that God is the very nature of all beingness. And so we open our hearts this morning to feel and to relax and to rest in that awareness. For as we rest in that awareness, we awaken even more to the very light of the divine spark within. And so what I know and celebrate this morning is that each one of us is that very divine spark. And as we awaken and celebrate and steep in the awareness of that spark, we become lamps. And we hold lamps for the world around us. So we send that light out to the places of need around our planet today, and we know that God is right there in the midst of. And I am so grateful to feel and to know that truth. And so we connect together in this moment feeling and knowing that that very light of truth moves through our message, moves through our togetherness, moves across this campus this morning, and moves out into the greater world. For peace is the truth of all being. And so with that, I release this prayer with so much gratitude, with so much love, into that law, feeling and knowing it is done, for we believe that it is so. So together we declare, and so it is. Amen.
I don't want to be afraid every time I face the waves. I don't want to be afraid. I don't want to be afraid. And I don't want to fear the storm just because I hear it roar. I don't want to fear the storm. I don't want to fear the storm. Peace be still, say the word and I will send my feet upon the sea till I'm dancing in the deep. Peace be still, you are here, so it is well. Even when my eyes can't see, I will trust the voice that speaks. I'm not gonna be afraid, 'cause these waves are only waves. I'm not gonna be afraid. I'm not gonna be afraid. And I'm not gonna fear the storm. You are greater than its roar. I'm not gonna fear the storm. No, I'm not gonna fear it all. Peace be still, say the word and I
Our words of inspiration today come from our founder, Ernest Holmes. The soul must make a complete surrender of itself to the Spirit. That is, the law must come under subjection to the Spirit. The will of the Spirit is peace, clear thinking, and happiness. It could have no other will. And from Anne Lamott, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you.
Today, have you done your part? Someone's in despair this day. Have you prayed from the heart? So many are seeking the way to go, and they need your light, you know, for our prayer of love. Oh, it lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and it sets them free. Our prayer of love, it lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and it sets them free. You know the place you need to start, so throw open your mind and use your heart. And don't waste more time and don't delay. So many are in need of a prayer today. Somebody's in need of a prayer today. Now have you done your part? Just see somebody's in despair this day. Have you prayed with all of your heart? Just listen to the Spirit. It's telling you to hear the holy call for prayer love. It lifts them high. It heals them, sustains them, and it sets them free. Our prayer love, I know it can every day. Heals them, sustains them, and it sets them free. Oh, your prayer, your prayer, your prayer, your prayer of love. It healed me, sustained me, it set me free. Oh, your prayer of love, yes it did. It healed, sustained, and it set them free.
Lauren Sheely, we're so grateful again to have you here. I love your talent and your generous spirit. Thank you for sharing your gifts with us. Thank you, Randy, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I like that. And our band leader, Rob Lowe. Thank you so much. Thank you, Reverend Samira, for your prayer. Hey, in October, we're welcoming our next major speakers, Lissa Rankin and Jeff Rediger. We are so thrilled to have them here. They're best-selling authors on the topic of healing, and we have early bird pricing all through July. And Kay Johnson, who is a leader in our healing ministry, I'm going to invite her up right now, is big fans of these folks and is part of why they're coming here. And I thought it would be a good idea for everyone to hear from her a little bit why she's so excited to have Lissa and Jeff join us.
Thanks, Jeff, for this opportunity. Yes, I have followed these two doctors, authors, deep thinkers for years and years. Many of you have seen me carrying around the book Cured in the last couple of years. That's Dr. Rediger's book, latest book. And I'm thrilled that they're going to be here, that we get to see them and talk to them in person. So I think that if you are someone who has a healing issue going on, or someone you love, you really want to be here in October. Now you're thinking today, wait a minute, I don't know what I'm doing in October. How can I make these decisions? But the point is, there, like Josh just said, there's a discount on the tickets, so that's a good reason. It will be such a wonderful time. The Friday night, they're going to be talking about something that isn't talked about a lot in why people heal, or perhaps why people do not heal, and that is relationships. What are those relationships maybe that we have now or we had as a child that are somehow impeding our ability to heal? That'll be very interesting. You'll want to be sure to hear that. And that, by the way, is also going to be online. And then in the Saturday morning, they're doing a workshop, awakening the healing intelligence of the mind, body, and spirit. So that will also, I know, be a very rich time to come. So I suggest that you say, I'm going to be there, and get your tickets. I've already got my ticket.
Thank you, Kay. And while you're here, I just want to honor you for your dedication to your healing journey and how it has created a sanctuary for countless people here at Mile High Church to find and discover their own healing journey. Thank you for you and all that the healing ministry does. Thank you. A term you don't hear tossed around Mile High Church very often is blasphemy. Any blasphemers here in the room today? Yeah, we all got here for a reason. The reason why is we don't believe in a God that gets offended. Say the Lord's name in vain? Just try to not be mean to people and remember that God loves you just the way you are. Worship false idols? Well, for us, everyone and everything is an expression of the divine. It becomes false when the idol thinks that it's the only God that there is. That's when you need to turn and run away. Go to the wrong church? You can't go to the wrong church. God is in every church, and yet the church doesn't belong to God in the sense that God belongs to everyone. God doesn't belong to a church. God belongs to everyone. God loves you just the way you are. The divine expresses through everything. God belongs to everyone. God loves you just the way you are. God expresses through all things. God doesn't belong to anyone. So we can't, according to religious science, offend God, but I do think there's such thing as blasphemy of our own spirit. We can blaspheme our own inner light. Blasphemy 1, not receiving love. You are a precious, awesome, beautiful expression of the divine in a universe where love is the magic that brings us to song and to silence. Within and around you is all the love there is if you can receive it, if you can let it in. Social science is teaching us today that the key to happiness is feeling loved. Sonia Lyubomirsky, a social scientist, shares, to feel that the people in your life truly get you, value you, and love you is what makes life worth living. This is what makes people happy. And social science is teaching us that for a lot of us, the problem isn't that we're not loved, it's receiving that love. It's taking it in. Maybe some of you are a little like me, and have had in your past a commitment to loving people who were lovable, but maybe not loveable? A parent, an ex-partner, a friend or co-worker. We get so caught up in wanting love from these people that we don't realize we're unconsciously shutting it out from everywhere else. I've learned from time to time in my life when I'm not receiving love to stop and to say, I am not who I love, I'm who loves me. Think for a moment upon who loves you. All of those people in your life who are so proud of you for just being you. Take it in. There's an inner joy that cultivates in me every time I get to speak, because I know that there are so many people who have loved me and who have passed on in particular, who are still with me right here and right now, every time I give a talk. You know, there's those people you don't see and you wonder what happened to them. Then there are those people that you don't see, but you know are always with you in everything you share and everything that you do. To receive that love is to honor your spirit. But to reject that love, to put a wall between you and that love, is to blaspheme the truth of your human spirit and your human light. Blasphemy, too, putting others up on pedestals. In lifting someone else up, you unconsciously push yourself down and lose touch with your value, your power, your wisdom, your grace. And trust me, the majority of these people do not want to be put up there anyhow. It hurts them more when their humanity is revealed. We can sometimes unconsciously exalt people who are perfectly worth exalting, but in so diminish ourselves. The great philosopher Alan Watts said of Jesus, not that Jesus doesn't deserve to be exalted, but one of the mistakes we human beings make is making him the only boss's son. We so exalt this person who deserves also exaltation, but there's an unconscious thing there, Watts says, is that by making him up on the top of that penthouse, we unconsciously make an agreement that we never have to be like him. Jesus says in the Gospel of John, "Very truly I tell you, whoever believes in me will do the works I have been doing, and they will do even greater things than these." What a powerful spiritual message in teaching that this person who has the consciousness of Christ, a consciousness of unconditional love and forgiveness, a consciousness of faith that can heal and transform lives, that their message is, you have that power too. Even when we allow ourselves to be seen and put on a pedestal, we only put something superficial forward, and we're sure to fall down as well. Honor your own light. Blasphemy 3, and the topic of the message today is carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. Anyone like me, your shoulders a little sore? It's that pressure. I have to do this. I have to take responsibility for this loved one's life because they're not capable of doing it themselves. If I let go, if I'm not constantly on, working, if not physically, then mentally, nonstop, everything will fall apart. It's all on me. There perhaps is no greater blasphemy to the Spirit than to think that life is all ours on our own to do and control and take care of. When the truth is that we co-create with the divine power, and that in letting go, we allow this divine in to help make the crooked straight, to help us rediscover and reclaim our wholeness whenever we've lost it, because the truth is it's been there all along. All along. In ancient Greek thought, there's a concept of a being called the Demerge. And the Demerge represents a false creator god. someone or a being who thinks they're God. And they have kind of power, but they're the kind of God that rules through fear and jealousy. Some early Christians actually saw some characteristics of the Demurge, the God of the Old Testament, that would create floods and tear down buildings, or would pester that poor Job. Before this Christ presence brings us this true God that's always there, of infinite life, limitless love, endless wholeness, showing up for us in all regards. I bring this up to ask you to ask yourself, is your life being run by a Demurge? By a perceived God of judgment? A perceived God who doesn't think you're enough? A perceived God that you have to somehow prove yourself worthy of? Or is there that sense of true light, true life, true love that ignites you with your very self and sets you out to live your life abundantly, completely, not perfectly, but in wholeness, in the wholeness of who you are? Who put the weight of the world on your shoulders? It wasn't the divine. It wasn't the divine. It was that part of ourselves that thought to be worthy, to get love, to be enough, we have to demonstrate control. We have to take care of everyone all the time. We have to put things on our shoulders, because if not, the world would fall apart. Moving through the loss of my father, followed quickly by the experience of divorce. Norman Lear wrote a great book called Even This I Get to Experience. I knew it was time for me to go into therapy. And I had had many therapeutic relationships in my life, but I've never had that experience where, Josh, what do you want to talk about today? That whole hour that's just about you. And initially I thought it was going to be all about uncovering neuroses and idiosyncrasies, all of the layers of Josh. But in my experience, there wasn't a whole lot there to uncover, although this weekend it feels like all the neuroses in my head have gotten together to throw a party. Anybody else? They must be big World Cup fans. But the greatest gift therapy brought me was in regards to being a good father. It was in regards to being a good father, because what I brought into that therapy room was an unconscious, I admit it was quite conscious story. I am a broken father of a broken family. A broken father of a broken family. And my therapist helped me by sharing with me, Josh, there are only 3 things a child really deep down needs: to be seen, held, and heard. Seen, be held in their magnificence, seen in their dignity, uplifted in their possibilities, loved, witnessed, heard, to validate their feelings, to listen to their stories, their struggles, and their great achievements, to listen to them, and to hold them. Not all the time, but whenever they need you, to offer that embrace of love and wisdom and grace. My therapist is right. These are 3 things that all children need, but I think it's true of us adults as well. That's deep down what we need. Just to be seen, just to be heard, just to be held. And this experience helped me to release control. Because you notice that thing about seen and heard and held, none of those take control. That part of me that thinks I need to get all up in my kid's business, that I need to perhaps find something that might be wrong with them to get on the path of fixing, that I need them to hear my story or take on things. No. And this therapy helped me to realize that I'm not a broken father of a broken family. I'm a whole father of whole children. That's the truth of who each of us is. But there are always these narrative paths that we can go. That one that says that we have to carry the weight of everyone's burden on our shoulders, or the one that says we can let it all go, live fully in the glory of life, and set the example that allows our loved ones to do the same. 3 points today about this concept of carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders. The first is to entertain the possibility that when you let the weight of the world go, things don't fall apart but come together. That if you were actually to release the weight on your shoulders, things wouldn't fall apart but come together. Mark Nepo said of Atlas, you remember Atlas who carries the weight of the world on his shoulders? He says Atlas wasn't forced to hold up the world. He was convinced that if he didn't, the world would fall. Again, when we hold the weight of the world on our shoulders, it's a sign of a lack of faith or a lack of belief that there is this silent partner, this divine presence that's always working for us and not against us. And if we can learn not to control but to trust, not to get caught up in story but to embody solution, not to get imprisoned in fear and worry but to embrace love in this now moment, that this power begins to take over and bring things together. The Tao Te Ching tells us, do you have the patience to wait till your mud settles and the water is clear? Can you remain unmoving till the right action arises by itself? Can you? What an amazing thing to consider, that our problems aren't ours to solve, but to become conscious of in light of the truth of who we are. And when we're able to do that, the problems begin to take care of themselves. That thing that we think needs fixing doesn't need fixing at all. It just needs the expression of wholeness and our own well-being. If you release the weight of the world on your shoulders, things don't fall apart. They come together. It's not about getting rid of anything or throwing anything away. It's trusting that what will belong in your life will come exactly into place. Second, when you are carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, you are not allowing yourself to be held. When you carry the weight of the world on your shoulders, you're not allowing yourself to be held. And it's painful because for many of us, the reason we're carrying the weight of the world on our shoulders is because we think that's how we get held. That's how we get love. That's how we get approval. That's how we earn our worthiness. But we don't realize in the very carrying is the inability to open our arms and embrace and be embraced. It's only when we let that weight down that we can let that love in. And it's only when we let that weight go that we can really help the people that we love and care about. Because when we're holding that weight of the world up, we can't embrace them either. It's in letting go, not in holding on, that we truly embrace and allow ourselves to be embraced with that love that we truly are. Again, becoming open to letting that love in our lives, it fills us not only with affection, but with strength, with trust, a sense of divine intelligence, and often the solutions that we've been keeping out because we think it's all up to us to accomplish. Lastly, when we're carrying the weight of the world and we let it go, it allows us to take true responsibility for our lives. Taking responsibility for other people's lives not only takes that responsibility away from them and our trust in them, but it keeps us from truly taking responsibility for our own. Not trusting things to work out, spending so much time in worry or regret, dismisses and doesn't allow the true story of God's good for you to take place in your life. Wrestling in your mind with the way things aren't, thinking they need to be a certain way, keeps us from becoming ourselves we are called to be so that our life can come into divine alignment. When we release the weight of the world, we become clear and we take accountability for who we are being right here in this now moment, sometimes not realizing that becoming that is the very key to getting where in our heart we know we are meant to go. Holding the weight of the world isn't serving any of us. When we let it go, things can begin to come together. As we straighten out our own lives, it sets an example for others to do their own. As we allow ourselves to be seen, held, and heard, it gives us everything we need to see and hear and hold the ones we love, no matter what may be taking place. Moving into prayer this morning, I invite any of our beautiful prayer practitioners who want to stand and join me. So grateful for these bright lights, our practitioner body, who know the truth for themselves and hold it for each and every one of us who asks, knowing the highest and best even for those of us who don't. So simply affirming and knowing right here and right now, and releasing any perceived stress or worry, and releasing anything that we may be holding, we release ourselves into the embrace of God. We are not holding the world up anymore and are therefore allowing ourselves to be held up by a holy presence that knows the truth of who we are, that knows that even the purpose of fear or anger, jealousy or grief is to bring us back into a greater love, a greater way of being who we are in this world, knowing that we are whole people living whole lives, even in the experience sometimes of seemingly broken situations. The complete wholeness of the soul is always there, bringing us forward into greater fruition. I am not what I hang on to. I am what I become when I let all of that go, realizing that the best of life does not need clinging to, just the pure enjoyment of our heart and soul, speaking a word for healing, for abundance, for peace of mind, for forgiveness. Let us never underestimate what our hearts are capable of when we unite and remember this divine power. We allow this divine power to reveal itself as divine presence wherever we are, whispering to us of its grace, its love, its creativity, and our fundamental unity. We let it be, we let it become, and so it is.
Let faith rise up, oh heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up, oh heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up, oh heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me. Let faith rise up, oh heart, believe. Let faith rise up in me.
Thank you, Lauren. Thank you, Rob. As we move into this time of giving, thank you for all that you give to Mile High Church in treasure and talent and time. We are such a blessed community, and the leaders that we demonstrate in this community are absolutely incredible answered prayers, including our board president, Laura Drury, who I'm going to call up here today because she's residing over our annual meeting that's going to happen at 11:30 in the Vote Center. Okay, it's not the most entertaining event of the year, but it's a great opportunity for all of us to be in ownership of our beloved Mile High Church.
That's right. So I am here to invite you to that wonderful annual meeting and really invite you into that, because it's such a wonderful way to get in touch with what's really going on. We all know what's really going on, but more of what's going on in the church. So I want to give you an idea here. It does sound a lot like reports and financials and stuff like that, and it is, but it's also more than that. So let me give you an idea of what we'll be going over, because this is your spiritual home. And we all help co-create this community together. So we're going to go over the financial health, our ministry, the work of the foundation, the priorities of the board, the plans that will help guide the church into the future. We'll elect 3 new trustees, and we'll also create an opportunity for members to connect with one another and talk about the difference that Mile High has made in our lives. And there'll be snacks. That'll help it tide you over so that at 1 o'clock you can go have lunch. Let's see here. What else do I want to say? We've just completed a fiscal year because we do that at the end of June. And the trustees that have served in the last fiscal year have done a really awesome job. And I just want to take a moment to acknowledge all of them, some of whom are continuing on their term. We do serve 3-year terms, and some of whom we're electing, like I said. So this is your church, your presence, your questions, your consciousness. That's what really matters. So I invite you to be there, and I'm really thrilled to have you there. Thanks.
Thank you, Laura Drury. We're so grateful for you. Again, if you are a current member of our Board of Trustees, will you just raise your hand so we can acknowledge you? We are so grateful for you. Sylvia, Kumar, so grateful. And if you've ever been a member of our Board of Trustees, thank you for your leadership of the church. Will you just raise your hand and identify yourself? We are so very, very grateful for your service. Because of your generosity, just a sneak preview of that report, at the end of our fiscal year, our contributions were above what we budgeted them to be, and our income for the year was greater than our expenses, which is always good news, and that is because you are such generous investors in Mile High Church. So with that, thank you for all that you do to support Mile High Church. Let's take our gifts, physically or metaphorically, and we'll bless them all together by saying our offering affirmation. Divine love, as me, blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I circulate. And so it is.
Where are you now when darkness seems to win? Where are you now when the world is crumbling? Oh, I hear you say, look up, child. Hey, look up, child.
family. Thank you so much. What a joy to have you back with us. What gifts, and thank you, Mile High Band. If you are here at Mile High Church for the first time today, we welcome you, and we would love to get to know you better. So if you are here, please join us out in the Welcome Center. We have a gift for you. We want to tell you more about our church and our community here, and we want to greet you. So please join us out there.
Thank you, Zamira. Hey, Zamira, Jackie, and I are facilitating a meditation retreat Labor Day weekend. Besides getting to hang out with them, which is so much fun, there's Mile High community, sacredness, presence, community. Really looking forward to that. There's, for privacy people like me, there are single room options available too, which is fantastic. And hey, we're doing some hiring here at Mile High Church for some part-time jobs. If you go to milehighchurch.org/jobs, you can see that we're looking for lighting direction, digital marketing ability, accounting, and there might even be more on there, so check that out. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody. If you'd like, stand, take a hand, and we're going to say a benediction before we sing our peace song. Repeat after me. Something wonderful is happening to me right now. It is this thing called life. Life is in my mind, my body, and all that I do. I give thanks for it, and I accept it. Just the way that it is, and just the way that it is not. Thank you, life.